everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Andrea and I'm here today with my second update for Pan Those Eyeshadows for 2021. It's a bit of an exciting update because I did manage to hit pan on something, so we'll be rolling something out. This project was created by Alexi, who is doing it again this year, so I will link her channel and her video and all that good stuff down below in the description box, and then we'll just get into it. I have one bonus pan for this month. Super exciting. It's this shade Pink Peony in my Lorac Mega Pro 4. That's my pan palette for the year. So let's get into, I have my stack of 5 eyeshadows that I'm doing in this project this year. And I'm gonna do it the same way I did last month, where I'll do like usage based, so the least amount used up to the highest amount used. And again, my goal is to either hit pan or hit 30 uses, whichever comes first. So my first shade that I used 7 times, I rolled in last month. It comes from my Lorac Shine Bright eyeshadow palette, and I'm working on this shade Splendor. My son is having a temper tantrum, so you might be able to hear him crying, and you might hear my husband on a work call, so we're just gonna ignore all that. So Splendor, it was pretty much brand new when I brought it in. You can see, I hope, a little bit of a dip forming. Now I will say this, Lorac shadows generally are fairly easy to hit pan on. I'm a little nervous about this one just because, now I know this is a matte shade and this is a shimmer metallic shade. I was working on this shade in Haze in 2019 and I did hit pan in it, but that took me probably a good 60 uses. So I think I will hit pan in this before the 30 use, but I'm not holding my breath. So that is going to stay in for another month. The second shade that I used 7 times, but I have used 15 times overall, comes from my Ulta Beauty and Frida Kahlo palette. I'm working on this shade Agave, this dark green. There's I think you can see that there's a little bit of a dip. This is definitely going to be a 30 use shadow, and then it gets rolled out. Still have 15 more uses on it. I didn't use it as much this month as I thought I was going to, and you'll see why in a little bit. But then I have my one single shadow that I rolled in. This is also from the beginning of the project. This is my shade, oh my gosh. I even pre-swatched everything and I'm still forgetting to show you swatches. What is wrong with me? Okay, this is the Splendor shade. Here is Agave, and then here is Laudanum. So I've used this one 11 times this past month for a total of 20 times. So I only have to use it 10 more times before I can roll it out. You can see there's a dip, although because Copacetic is a small indie brand and they do hand press their shadows, the surface wasn't totally smooth. There was like a little hump in the middle, and that's what I've been wearing down. So 10 more uses, I don't think I'm gonna hit pan in it, but it'll still have some pretty good use on it. So I'm happy with that. Then the next shadow I used 13 times comes from my ColourPop and At Forest site palette with Raw Beauty Christie. I've been working on the shade Amanita, which is this purple right here. It's a darker color, so I don't know how well you'll see the dip. There is a good dip in it. I used it 13 times this past month for a total of 18 times, so I only have 12 more uses before I can roll it out. Here is the swatch of Amanita. I don't think I'll hit pan. Like I said, there's a dip, but I don't think it's substantial enough that 12 more uses will cause me to hit pan. I've been wearing this shade a lot along with the next shade, which, since you haven't seen pan yet, you know this is the one that I hit pan in. This comes from my Rebel Rouge Labs Howlin' For You palette in the shade Electrode. And hopefully you can see the tiniest little baby pan right there. I used this 23 times, and here is a swatch of it right there. I'm kind of surprised because they're bigger pans. I think they're a little more shallow. So I was kind of surprised that I was able to hit pan, but because I'm doing the 365 days of eyeshadow challenge, a lot of the shadows that I was randomly generating worked really well in conjunction with this and with this. So I paired these two together quite a lot with my random 365 days of eyeshadow looks. And I'm not gonna lie, I put off filming this until like the very last second because I knew I was so close to hitting pan in this, and I did go a little ham on it the last couple of days because I knew I was so close to pan, and I did not want to keep this in for another month and then after 2 more uses I hit pan. So I went a little heavier on it than I normally would. I am wearing it today all in my crease, and I have it on my lid underneath my random shadow for the day, which was the ColourPop Press Glitter. So this is rolling out. I'm very excited, especially because it's a matte, and like it's hard for me to hit pan on mattes. So with that being said, I have my spreadsheet up. I think I did this last time. I have one column with every single shadow, well, not every single shadow I own because I still need to update it, but most of them are in there. And then I have another column with shades that do not have pan in them. So I have 1,154 shadows that are eligible to be rolled in. My pan percentage went up like by a tiny bit to 3.13%, so that's exciting. I'm really hoping to get to 5% by the end of the year. So I have my laptop, I have the random number generator up on Google. I'm going to generate a number. I think I did decide though, I have every shadow, like loose, liquid, pan shadows that are eligible in a column, but that just means that they don't have pan in them. So I am working on quite a number of eyeshadows. So like I didn't take out these shades that are in my Pan That palette. I didn't take out shades that are in other projects. So if I roll one of those shades, I will re-roll because I don't want to double dip. So just putting that little disclaimer out there. So I have 1 through 1,154 on my laptop, 493. Scrolling. It's gonna be a while. 493 is Ife from the Juvia's Place Magic Mini, which is a shadow I'm working on in a separate project. So I'm going to re-roll or regenerate a number since I am already working on that shadow. 450, okay. 450 is Head Turner from my Love Luxe Beauty Something Gorgeous 2. So this is a new, I actually have it right here. So this is a new, let's see. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, it's, oh shoot. Oh wait. Whoa, this is my really broken one. Okay. I ordered it and it came like this. So they sent me a replacement. So we're not using this one. We're gonna, the replacement also came broken, but not, oh my God, not quite as badly. You know what? As much as I want to work on this, this is more than I want to deal with right at this moment. So I'm gonna roll again. It's just, I have to repress that shadow and I can't show you anything. I'm gonna regenerate. Okay, number 48. This update is more exciting than you thought it was gonna be, isn't it? Number 48 is Apricot from Sydney Grace. Okay, I don't even know if I've used that one yet. So I'm gonna go get that from my singles collection and then we'll see. I don't know, it might be really close to the Splendor shade, but we'll look and then we'll decide what's gonna happen. So this is Apricot from Sydney Grace. I think it might be just different enough from that Splendor shade, but let's, yeah. Oh, I don't know. There, it's on top. I mean, I think that's different enough. I'll work on it because I don't think I've used this shadow yet, and it is really pretty. It's got kind of a green little flip to it, so here is it again. So covering up this electrode shade because I hit pan in it. This is our new color story, very, very similar to what it was last month, but oh, Nathaniel. My goal for this coming up month is going to be to hit the 30 uses on Laudanum and hit the 30 uses on Amanita. I mean, I'm going to try, but I still have 15 uses for Agave, and I just don't know that I'll hit 15 for that. A lot of it really depends on what random shadows I draw for my 365 Days of Eyeshadows challenge. But that's my update. There's my color story. Again, I will insert a bunch of looks here at the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. If you're doing this, are you rolling anything in this month? How is this project going for you? My goal is I really want to roll at least one new shadow in every month, whether I hit my usage goal or hit pan. I mean, obviously I would rather hit pan, but I want to roll through my collection a little bit more. So that was my update. I'm going to stop rambling, show you some looks, and I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're staying safe and sane and healthy, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.